Okay, here we start with the Spanish class slides so far. We have informal ways to greet: hi, hola, bye, ciao, and adios. Ciao is only used informally, and adios can use informally or formally. Cordialities: please, por favor, thank you, gracias, my pleasure, es un placer, it is nothing, no es nada, don't worry, no te preocupes, you are welcome, tú eres bienvenido. We do not really use this one, tú eres bienvenido, but here I left you the translation, and if you ever want to use it, you can use it. It's just not used very commonly. Horas del día, times of the day: mañana, morning, mediodía, midday, tarde, afternoon, noche, night, madrugada, late night. So 7 a.m., mañana, all the way until 11:59 a.m. And then once we have 12:00, it's mediodía. And then after that, at any time after 12:00 is tarde, all the way until right before the sun hides. And as soon as it hides and the sky is dark or kind of dark, which normally is 7 p.m. or at least in Latin America, that is noche. Okay, and then between noche and madrugada we have tarde en la noche. Here, text, tarde en la noche. Okay, it's not really a time of the day. We do not say like hola tarde en la noche if we're greeting somebody. I'm just gonna put it, but it's not really like a time where you say like, oh, buenas noches, tarde en la noche. No, but I'm gonna just put it over here. Shape, arrow, and then over here. Okay, over here. Oop. Okay, right here. Tarde en la noche. It's like in English, late at night, but you don't say, oh, good evening, late at night. So this right here, it's my clarification, okay? Okay, so after this one, we have madrugada, which is 12 a.m. till 6 a.m. All right. Now we have greetings, where we have buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, and buenas noches again from 12 to 3, and buenos días from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. or just anytime, the sun comes. Anyways, after this, after 7 a.m., it's right here again. So it's buenos días. All right. Buenos días, mañana, right until 11:59 a.m. Then as soon as 12:00 hits, buenas tardes, all the way until right before the sun hides. And then right when it's dark, you say buenas noches. And if you are late at night somewhere, such as a gas station because you're, on a road trip, or just because you have night shifts at work and that's the time where you're awake, then you say buenas noches on an average between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. And then if it's 3 a.m. until 7 a.m., you use buenos días. This is not strict, but this is how I use it, so I encourage you to use it this way. And this is our summary. hola, chao, adios, chao informal, adios can be informal or formal. Horas del día, mañana, mediodía, tarde, noche, madrugada. Greetings, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenos días, buenas noches. Cordialities, por favor, gracias, con gusto, de nada, no te preocupes. Okay, how do I know? Now we are we are on a different topic, okay? The genders. So, how do I know what is feminine or masculine? Gender of nouns in Spanish. We have masculine, which are the nouns ending in O. We have feminine, which are the nouns ending in A. And then in the middle, we have the exceptions. For masculine, we have these examples. El teléfono, el libro, el vino. For feminine, la silla, la puerta, la manzana. As I told you before, these are the most general rule. This is the most general rule, and it's the one you should stick on right now that we are starting the learning process at the beginning, that we are at the beginning of the learning process, and is the most effective, easy rule to follow. Okay, so how do I know what is feminine or what is masculine? There are other helps, handy tools that we can use, such as, for example, masculine, we have that most words ending in N, ending in O, ending in R, ending in S. And then for feminine, we have these rules, things ending in A, ending in that, ending in sion, ending in sion. I pronounce this sion and this sion the same. To me, really, I don't have to do any different accent. It's just sion, sion. Same. We have a little bit more over here. For masculine, things ending in L, O, N, E, R, S. And then for professions, the ones ending in OR. And then for feminine, we have words ending in A, yon, sion, dat, tat, ie, zeta, umbre. And then for professions, the ones that ends in ora. For example, profesora is feminine and profesor is masculine. All Spanish language nouns have gender masculine or feminine. There are no set rules to obtain a word's gender. Gender cannot be explained or figured out. This word ending might give you a hint of gender, but there are exceptions. And both my images are the SARS is here, and then the SARS of this one is here. All right, so over here we have a little image to have a guide of like remembering what are we talking about, and like a little guide, so we can have it super handy and available. If we have a question, it's right there. So over here we have some exceptions, and these, it's not really like you have to learn them by memory, but at least if you recognize them and start understanding that there are some words that will not apply to the general rule, you'll understand why sometimes you'll say something just because you learned that that's the way, and then people maybe correct you or anything that happens, and then you're gonna be like, wait, I learned that anything ending in O is a masculine and everything ending in A it's a feminine. And then there are some exceptions where that's gonna be different. So these are some words where even if they end in O and E, which is a general rule for masculine, even though they are feminine. So, la foto, la mano, la moto, la radio, la clase, la carne, la fiebre, la frente. Same thing for masculine. Everything over here, it's ending in A, but they're masculine because they're exceptions. El clima, el día, el idioma, el mapa, el planeta, el programa, el sofá, el esquema. All right. So moving on, the topic that we are using today, or this class, was definite articles and indefinite articles. So we have masculine and feminine, and for both we have singular and plural. Over here we have el libro, the book. Masculine and plural, los carros, the cars. Feminine and singular, la silla, the chair. Feminine and plural, las montañas, the mountains. And then this one is just an example that I believe is for advanced level, and I don't want to explain it because it's confusing at this point of the learning process, and don't pay attention to that. Indefinite articles. So this one, so I wanna make a clarification, so definite articles are when you are talking about something specific. You are referring to something specific on a conversation, or you wanna be specific about that specific object that you're talking about. But here in indefinite is the opposite. It's just you don't want to specify a specific object. You're just talking about the object. This, I'm saying it just so that you understand the difference of what is definite and what is indefinite. Okay. Masculine and singular, un gato, a cat. Masculine and plural, unos lápices, some pencils. Feminine and singular, una mesa, a table. Feminine and plural, unas flores, some flowers. So these are examples for the definite articles for all masculine, feminine, with singular and plural. So we have el cuchillo, los cuchillos. La cuchara, las cucharas. Un cuchillo, unos cuchillos. Una cuchara, unas cucharas. And finally, we have examples of how to apply these definite and indefinite articles. We have different images, and we are using both the definite and indefinite with each image to see how is it used, okay? So, unas galletas, las galletas. Los tomates, unos tomates. La hamburguesa, una hamburguesa. Las zanahorias, unas zanahorias. La sandía, una sandía. El aguacate, un aguacate. La sopa, una sopa. Los huevos, unos huevos. La manzana, una manzana. Los camarones, unos camarones. All right. And over here is the homework, okay? I want you to use both definite and indefinite articles, depending on which one you think that goes with each food that is right here. So we're going to do the same that we did here, but we're going to do it with these foods. Okay, manzana, brócoli, hamburguesa, zanahoria, queso, croissant, pimiento, kiwi, arroz, azúcar, café, carne, cebolla, coliflor, galletitas. This means small cookies. We use diminutives for many things, and this is like an example of that. Guayaba, guineo, or banano as well. Huevos, jamón, leche, mango, manzana, mantecado, maíz, melocotón, melón, naranjas, pan, papaya, pera, pescado, pollo, quesos, tomates, toronja, zanahorias. Zanahorias, because there are many, but the image had it singular, but this is many zanahorias. Okay, good. Okay, that's all for the moment.